Hey, I'm Eric, and I'm listening to 100 albums in 100 days. For all the details on what I'm doing and why, check out my video pinned to my profile. Today I listened to the 1979 album Breakfast in America from Supertramp. Now, I added this album to the list for two reasons. One, I've never heard it. The only experience I've had with Supertramp is a couple of songs on yacht rock radio. And the second reason I added it is because I remember when I was a kid, so this album came out in 79, so I was 9 years old. I remember when I was a kid seeing this album cover at the stores and just thinking it was just a cool looking album. And just, I don't know, it's always has stuck in my brain. But I've never listened to the album. So as I was making this list, I decided to include it so I could listen to it. Like I said, only minimal exposure to Supertramp, so I did not know what to expect from this album, but I did not expect what I got today when I listened to the album. This is a really good album. I was pleasantly surprised and impressed with what I heard. There's a handful of songs in this album that I dug. There was Gone Hollywood, the album opener, the Logical song, which is what I've heard on yacht rock, and you've probably heard it too. There's Breakfast in America. There is Another Nervous Breakdown, and then the album closer is Child of Vision, which is like almost an 8-minute opus that is quirky and weird, and I listened to it like 3 times in a row because I just fell in love with it. There's this keyboard and saxophone outro, and as it fades out, it just gets to be kind of sad and haunting, and I just fell in love with it. And I listened to that song 3 times in a row. But all those ones I listed, those are just fabulous songs. His vocals remind me of Geddy Lee from Rush, and their background vocals and harmonies were just phenomenal. They're lush and they're very well produced, and they just complement his higher range voice on all the songs. Thoroughly impressed with this album. Like I said, didn't know what to expect, but this was a pleasant surprise. I would encourage you to go listen to it if you've never heard it. I don't know that I'll listen to any other Supertramps of any of their albums, but I don't think I need to. I think this album was just amazing, and I will probably listen to it again. I'll probably add some of those songs to other playlists, and I encourage you, if you go out and if you have a way to go out and listen to this album, it's really good. If you're a Supertramp fan, let me know what you think of this album, or if there's another one that you like better. And if you do listen to it, check back in and let me know what you think.